A brand new agent, ISO, is finally announced. But how do we play ISO? When is he going live? And who's the kind of person that should be interlocking him? My name is Grant Hines, and this is Valorant Unlocked, a channel dedicated to everything Valorant. So, ISO is a duelist dropping into the roster on the 31st of October 2023, and in some other regions it's going to be on the 1st of November because it depends on your time zone. So just in time for Halloween, baby. He's going to coincide with the launch of Episode 7 Act 3. His kit is going to revolve around highly skilled aiming. So if you're a hit scan DPS, for instance, then ISO is the kind of player that you're probably going to want to choose. I think that until players get used to him, though, he's going to be really devastating in a match if you're really good with him. But if you're really bad, it's going to work devastatingly against you because his ults and his abilities really require you to take advantage of them. That's a skill thing. I think he's going to be hard to cancel, and there are lateral ways to use his abilities that players, I think, are going to exploit, especially his ultimate. So let's get into his abilities. So his E ability is the signature one. It's called Double Tap. This ability allows him to activate a focus timer. When the timer runs out, ISO will be able to harvest energy orbs from enemies that he downs or damages. And once these orbs are shot, ISO will receive a shield that absorbs 1 instance of damage from any source. Now that's whether it's a singular bullet from a pistol or a devastating ult. It's limited to 1 instance of damage. Players are calling these the Aim Labs orbs, because to get the max benefit out of this ability means you need to be really good at aiming. Like I was saying, I think that if you are terrible at the core abilities, you are really going to suffer and bring the whole team down. There's no point in, even activating your E. ISO's C ability is called Contingency. With it, you construct a shimmering wall of impenetrable force that you just push forward into the enemy forces. It's not a flat shield. It's got curved edges so that you can peek around them, and it just kind of battle cruises forward into wherever you're casting it. ISO's Q ability is called Undercut. You can pierce through any obstacle, wall, or surface in the game, leaving your enemies that collide with it vulnerable. So this is great. You can shoot through a wall and allow your teammates to clear out. And lastly, ISO's ultimate is called Kill Contract. Now, this is the one that you've probably been seeing a lot of. It allows you to open a gateway to this realm of pure chaos. Just basically, it's a lot like the Call of Duty Gulag. You challenge your opponent, you cast a runway, and if you're in that line of sight of that runway, someone that gets, I assume the first person that gets connected with that ult will be transported with you into a 1v1 duel within the confines of an interdimensional arena, kind of like Call of Duty Gulag meets Tron. A purple Tron. I think a lot of players are going to deploy this to temporarily move an opponent from the battlefield. Even if obviously it's great to, win a duel fight, but maybe if you're bad at duels, if you're bad at aiming, don't play ISO. But if, for instance, your teammate is defusing the spike, for example, it might be a great way to just quickly remove an opposing player out of the line of sight. Maybe your enemy is defusing the bomb and you just want to just drop it over the bomb and then pull them away from the bomb for a while. And I think those are going to be where those exploits are going to be very interesting, and I'm really excited to see how pro players use these in matches and how it's going to play into the clutch dynamic. So in many ways, Kill Contract's probably my favorite and most interesting ability that ISO has got. So I'm going to be streaming some ISO gameplay when I get my hands on him. If you guys are interested, please hit the subscribe button. Yeah, and make sure that you follow me on Twitch. I'm not 100% sure whether I'm going to be streaming on Twitch or whether I'm going to be streaming on YouTube for this one. Let me know. And for those of you that are in South Africa, you know that we've got these amazing South African servers. Thanks, Kyrie First. You guys are MVPs. If you guys want to join in on the Valorant South African Discord, it's Valorant ZA. And there's some really exciting stuff that we're going to be doing with the Valorant community in South Africa. It's popping off, which is really cool. And I'm really excited about that. So I'm going to be tweeting a lot about it and sharing a lot about that stuff. But what do you think of ISO? Is ISO a character that you're going to be playing? Are we going to be worried about the person who insta-locks ISO? Because, yeah, ISO reminds me a little bit of Ash from Overwatch. You need to have really good hit scan abilities, really good aim, and if you don't, you can really, really cost the team. I think Chamber is more like the Widowmaker, but it's going to be really interesting to see how this all plays out in the next act on episode 7 of Act 3. I'll see you guys in another one. Cheers, bye!